Sweep the leg, Johnny. Put him in a body bag. Yeah. Okay.
Best movie ever.
So okay. Heather, Heather has never seen The Karate Kid, so she's going into this fairly blind. Heather, there was a film back in the 80s, it was, come from behind story, all that good, schlock and everything. Featuring Daniel Daniel-san. Daniel LaRusso. And then you had Johnny, the villain, who fought for Cobra Kai, a martial arts studio called Cobra Kai.
Okay.
And the guy, the old guy, the blonde on the left, that's Johnny. And, well, here's what I'll say. If this is pretty much like from the other side of the coin, like you're seeing like how Johnny's going to run Cobra Kai. I mean, we've seen it, like us fellas on the couch, like us dude bros.
Oh man,
we've seen it. But I guess that's one that you'll have to watch, Heather.
Yes.
It's classic.
Book.
Add it to the list.
Hold on.
Heather's making a list. She's not checking it twice. She's just writing shit down.
I have to wonder because in the show How I Met Your Mother, so Neil Patrick Harris's character Barney, like they actually bring this up and had the actors on the show several times from Karate Kid. And from his perspective, he always thought that Johnny was the protagonist of the movie, and it was pretty funny. And then they would bring him on the show and stuff. So I kind of wonder if that didn't actually spur somebody to be like, we should bring Johnny back and make him the good guy.
Yeah. Actually, there was a show on AMC. It was called I forget exactly what it was called, but it was they put you in the movie scenario, and you actually got to live it out. Like there was a guy who wanted to be Richie Valens from La Bamba, so they actually taught him how to play guitar, and he sang La Bamba live in front of an audience at a 50s retro show. And then there was another one. He wanted to be Robert Redford from The Natural, so they actually threw him a pitch, and he hit it out of the park and had a big fireworks display and everything for him.
That's pretty cool.
And they also did one for The Karate Kid. It was these two best friends. However, they had one massive disagreement. Who was the actual hero of The Karate Kid? No, really.
Yeah.
One guy thought he more identified with Johnny. He identified with Johnny. Wanted to be the best and everything. And then there was another guy. Around. Nothing's gonna ever keep me down. But it actually showed them actually having a karate match at the end of the episode, and Johnny won. The guy who played Johnny won. And anyway, I guess that's enough blabbering. Let's look at the little teaser trailer they've got here for Cobra Kai. Let's take a look.
I'm going to teach you the style of karate.
Oh, why is there no sound?
That's a good question.
Why is there no sound?
While you're figuring that out, Richie Valens, why would you want to be Richie Valens? I mean, he was a fantastic musician, don't get me wrong, but he went out really bad.
Well, yeah.
Richie Valens is the reason I'm afraid of airplanes. For real, a coin toss killed that man. It's the truth. You know who Richie Valens is? You ever heard the song La Bamba? Never heard La Bamba. Okay, Richie Valens was a rock star back in the 50s. Really good musician. He was really young. He died at 17, 18? Something like that?
Yeah.
And
17,
him, Buddy Holly, and
The Big Bopper.
The Big Bopper, they were getting on an airplane to fly to a show. Well, there was only room on the airplane for 2 people. So what they did is all 3 of them got together and they tossed a coin, and the loser had to stay behind and wait for the next airplane. Richie Valens and Buddy Holly won the coin toss, so they got the airplane.
Well, actually, there was 4 seats on the plane. There was the pilot seat, and then there was the passenger seat, and there were 2 in the back.
Yeah.
Buddy Holly got the passenger seat, and actually, J.P. Richardson, who actually helped secure the plane, that's the Big Bopper.
Yeah.
Got the full.
I do know about this because my dad told me this story one day when we were at the burger bar.
Yeah.
Well, we weren't at the burger bar. We were near.
Anyway,
we
the
were
coin.
walking.
Well, you want to know the strange thing about the coin toss? You know who the musician was that Richie Valens was coin flipping with? The coin flip bet was Waylon Jennings.
Yeah.
That's why my dad told me. about
Waylon
it.
Jennings was the bass player for Buddy Holly's band
Yeah.
at the time,
Well,
and
and it's one of those things too. Like
it's crazy.
fate is a cruel bitch because he
don't
got on
say.
this plane and then crashed and died. Like that coin killed, Buddy Holly and Richie Valens for real.
Just like Buddy Holly.
I'm a huge Buddy Holly fan.
Oh yeah, me too. Peggy Sue. That's just like getting on a plane and singing Peggy Sue. It's just like, why would you do that? Why would you do that?
That's just about the same bomb on an airplane.
It's like singing Freebird
Oh God.
or Sweet Home Alabama
Oh God.
or going woo.
Yeah.
Ric Flair was in a plane crash. He didn't die, but he was in a plane crash.
Because he's Ric Flair.
That's
Because
right.
he's Ric frickin' Flair.
He probably just jumped out, started flapping his arms, and he was fine.
Woo! As he was falling.
I could see that.
He just, right before he hit, he flare chopped the ground. It's fine.
Just like. He's like, Mother Earth, you ain't taking me today.
Wrestling.
Whack. Actually,
Oh,
kind of
man.
like that drill sergeant. We're done today, pussy.
Do you know what that video is?
Yep.
Okay. But dying pussies.
Here it is.
Hey.
Yay! Got the audio working finally.
Sorry for the technical delays.
Sorry, technical difficulties, everybody.
Hopefully that was worth it.
Sorry, risky business. Sorry, so difficult
That's okay.
business.
We made it up with Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Totally.
Woo!
Ric Flair just saved that.
All right, so here we go. Cobra Kai trailer.
I'm going to teach you the style of karate that was taught to me. Fear does not exist in this dojo, does it? No sensei. Pain does not exist in this dojo, does it? Hey, sensei, is there any particular way you want me to watch his windows? No, I don't give a shit.
Me.
That made me happy. Nope, I don't give a shit.
Nope, don't give a shit.
Original series. Interesting.
So okay.
Well, I have to get YouTube Red now, so.
Oh well, I've got it. It's because I don't want to deal with the damn ads all the time.
Yeah.
That
looks good.
I'm interested. I'm very interested. Let's see. There's also we didn't see the first one.
Is that Ralph Macchio?
I think so. Let me actually get this
Might
full.
as well.
Yeah, because we just watched the other one.
Double feature.
Exactly.
Fighting positions.
Ah yes.
I just don't know why you'd ever want to bring back Cobra Kai. You're not trying to be merciful here. Mercy is for the weak. You may know the moves, but none of that matters unless you have balance. Are you ready to learn the way of the fist?
Is Ralph Macchio going up against Johnny again?
Some rivalries.
You and I, yes. We aren't done.
Huh.
Wow.
So there you go.
So damn, now who is the bad guy? Who's the good guy? This is bullshit.
I don't know.
I think maybe that's the point of that.
They're both good guys?
They're both. Well, here's the thing.
Well, they challenge
It blurs
each
the
other.
line. It blurs the line. It's a rivalry. Because when it comes down to it, there really is no good or bad. It's just Johnny doing his way of things, and Daniel-san doing his way of things.
It's, hard style, soft style kung fu.
Do you know that
Karate.
episode of Pokemon where they go into that town and there's two clans of people that fight so the kids can't go outside?
Oh God,
It's the one with the ketchup bottle.
I think so.
Is that based off of Karate Kid?
It's
very
it's
well
based
might-
off of Yojimbo. It's a Kurosawa film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yojimbo is.
I hear you
I don't know
guys
anything
talk
about
about
that.
it, and all I can think of is that.
Yeah.
Well, Karate Kid. In this film, it's not like Cobra Kai is so bad nobody's able to go outside or anything No, they're just the head dojo. Nobody messes with them.
While y'all discuss, I'm going to get my jacket on because I'm freezing for some reason.
You just said you were hot and took it off.
I know, it's weird.
I'm hot. I'm cold. I'm hot. I'm cold. You're having hot flashes, Zach. Come on.
Are you having menopause?
For those of you who couldn't hear that, Zach just said, "My wife's pregnant. Leave me alone."
It's their sympathy flashes.
I'm just joking with you, man. That's okay. But okay, so Cobra Kai looks interesting. I'm interested to see how this series will play out. I mean, is Daniel going to be like, very combative with Johnny over this? Because this is a film series that honestly is almost timeless. Like, especially the first one. The first one's like especially timeless.
Oh yeah.
But damn, this I can't wait to see where this goes. I really cannot. Also, what was I saw earlier today? Damn, it's gonna irk me. I can't remember it now. But there's like all these revivals of like old '80s series happening and everything, and I some days I don't know what to make of it because I'm just like, can't we just leave the past alone and try and create something new?
I mean, I noticed the other day we were driving by the movie theater, and when you look at the movies that are playing, there are so many remakes of old movies out. The two right now that I can take off the top of my head is Jumanji and Death Wish.
Well, yeah, Jumanji
surprisingly was good.
The second
That's what I've heard.
Jumanji movie is actually pretty damn good.
I've not seen Death Wish yet.
From what I understand, it's not very good, which I guess it kind of follows suit with the other Death Wish movies because the only good Death Wish movie is kind of the first one.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, it's Bruce Willis being Bruce Willis.
Oh yeah, just wrecking shit. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of like the nostalgia wave. It's just like, it's a metaphor, but like in literal surfing, there's a proper way to ride a wave, or there's a proper way to, go over and wind up bloody.
Yeah, you get crashed.
So this doesn't feel quite like that because it is a continuation. Because you've got the original actors, they've grown up, so it's a continuation.
Yeah.
It plays on nostalgia, but it's still continuing the story. And then there's some things I think about, like my childhood. It's like, this would really benefit if, like, sometime in the future when effects get really cool, we can redo this. Like Transformers, for instance. It's like, man, they're giant robots. When computers get really great, that'd be good to kind of do. But apparently not.
Well,
so it's like, so it's like, I mean, it could be bad, but
I mean,
I don't know.
People were completely disappointed by the Power Rangers movie.
I was disappointed. It was better than I thought. It was better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like literally the studio would take a shit on my head.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
honestly,
shit on your childhood.
No, but honestly, instead of them shitting on my head, it was just like they just
it's all
they
right.
sent their dog over to shit on my lawn.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it. I mean,
it's something I wouldn't have paid to go watch.
I mean, no, I think we red boxed it or something. Some friends. And then I was like, there's like the cameo. I was like,
yeah,
Tommy and Kimberly.
Yeah, exactly. I was like that too. I was just like, are they a couple in this universe? Please let them be a couple in this universe. That would be awesome.
Power Rangers movie.
So I mean, it's
no. You don't have to.
Oh, okay.
That's not one that I'd fully recommend because it's.
So I think
I haven't seen like
the original. Okay, the original series, like the first 3 seasons.
I think if you want to
put that down, you can.
The nostalgia thing can be done well, but usually it's not done well.
No, well, it's because everyone tries to like recapture that thing that. Well, it's kind of like the Ghostbusters remake. You see, here's the thing about the Ghostbusters.
I never saw it, so I can't comment.
Something I have to watch.
Okay, Ghostbusters
OG
remake.
Ghostbusters.
I have to say this. Yeah, the first 2 Ghostbusters. You have to watch those.
Especially the first one. Second one is good in its own right.
I understand that in a lot of ways, comedy has evolved to what it is now compared to what it was then.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason I like the original Ghostbusters franchise is because the comedy in it is just so. I guess the best way I could put it is pure.
It is. I mean? It is because a lot of it's improvised. Yeah, especially Bill Murray.
And compared to nowadays, where everything is just so outlandish, like there's those moments in these comedy movies where you're just like, wow, that was way overdone. And I feel like that's how some of it was in the new Ghostbusters.
A lot of like newer comedy I really don't like.
I don't either.
There's times it does work. For instance, Bridesmaids I thought was friggin' hilarious.
Yeah, Bridesmaids was funny.
Spy was also pretty damn hilarious. It was and it also Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah.
It features her prominently, and I think she can be funny. It's just you have to give her a good script and a good and because whenever she tries to like entertain people on her own, you get stuff like I think the name, I forget the name of the damn movie now, but it was pretty much her like as a white trash woman trying to make it across the country.
Tammy?
Yes, that's it. And it was just her pretty much mugging and like doing stupid stuff with no script that has good jokes or anything. She has killer delivery, and her physical comedy is amazing. But you have to have a good script with that. And whenever she works with Paul Feig, I feel like she does well. It's just when they did Ghostbusters, they retreaded on a lot of stuff that, in all honesty, if they wanted, like, okay, there were parts of the film I did like. Like, for instance, I liked the change-up in the weapons. I liked the gloves where you could actually punch the ghost. And they had the grinder where you could actually grind up the ghost.
That's a good idea. Like, Supernatural, they just need to get some iron rings. Punch ghosts, like seriously.
Exactly. And
like
you see
dropping fire pokers.
Yeah, and I liked what they did there.
Yeah.
I thought that was actually really well done. But then there were the parts that was just like the comedy tries to come through, and they do this stupid wonton joke that wasn't funny the first time, and they do it 3 times. And I'm just like, okay, I know good comedy comes in threes, but if the comedy's good, that's the kicker. It wasn't good. I didn't find it funny.
I'll tell you the one thing that disappointed me in the movie, and most people tell me it's not that big of a deal, but for some reason it kind of bothered me. The Dan Aykroyd cameo. Come on. Dan Aykroyd in a Ghostbuster movie, and you're going to put him as a damn cab driver that has no idea what's going on.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Yeah, like, I mean, come on.
Now, okay, we'll give props to 2 cameos that I did like. Number 1, the Harold Ramis statue in the school. When she comes out the door, there's Harold Ramis's head, and you're just like, Egon!
Yeah.
And then Ernie Hudson at the end of the film, Leslie Jones's uncle.
Yeah.
Like, and he's just like, what did you do? What did you do to my hearse?
Yeah.
Pretty much. But yeah, okay. But nostalgia, sometimes the nostalgia goggles, they work. Other times,
they don't.
You need to get your vision checked.
Yeah.
Just because everybody thinks about like ideal times. It's just like, oh, I wish I could have been born in the 80s. Oh, I wish I could have been born in the 50s. Honestly, I'm happy with what I have now, and honestly, if I can build something for myself in this in this day and age, which we kind of have. I mean, 143,000 subscribers for some ungodly reason. I have no idea why.
Blade Runner. That was the other one I was thinking of.
Oh,
was that good? The nostalgia wave do well for
Blade
it?
Runner 2049. A lot of people have said it is the perfect sequel to Blade Runner.
Yeah, I've not seen that
and
one.
Honestly,
and again, it's a continuation of the story, not a rehash.
But it has all of that retro feel because it's set in the same universe, and technology has kind of reached a precipice in that universe as well. Because where else can they go? I mean, they can refine the technology and make it easier, but still, it's kind of at its precipice.
I still have to watch The Last Jedi. I haven't watched that yet.
I haven't seen Alien. That's one.
Alien. That's a good one. Yeah.
If it's
Heather
terrible,
in her book.
It's terrible, but I still want to watch it
Write that
because I've seen every Star Wars movie that has ever come out,
Blade
and I
Runner,
need
is
to.
that
If you want to, Blade Runner, it's an acquired taste.
The pacing is a little.
Well, that's why. Okay, there's a different cut of the film I like a lot.
Yeah.
The original director's cut, it's a lot faster paced, but of course it has the polarizing ending that a lot of people can't agree with.
So is that a yeah or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead. We'll let you watch it and you can make up your mind about it. And then Blade Runner 2049, I'd want to see it too because honestly, one of my favorite movie reviewers, Chris Stuckman. I just watched his top 10 or his top 15 movies of the year, and for him, his number 1 film was Blade Runner 2049.
Oh.
And I trust him a lot. I mean, he was in the Force Awakens, or no, he was in the Rogue One review with the Nostalgia Critic.
Okay,
that's
I'm
Chris
with you.
Stuckman. But anyway, Cobra Kai. I'm excited for it. Whenever it comes out, I am going to watch it, and honestly, hopefully by then we'll get Heather cultured on the Karate Kid. The only one you really need to watch in order to get this one is the first one.
I didn't
That's
know
really
there
it.
was more than one, so.
Oh, there's 4. No, 4. I will count the Hilary Swank one, even though it is not relative to Daniel LaRusso in any way, because A, I love Hilary Swank, and B, I love Hilary Swank. Okay, so anyway.
I love Hilary Swank too.
All right, so once again, everybody, if you have enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more stuff from us. If you want to see the original trailers for Cobra Kai, they're on the Cobra Kai channel. There's a link down below to the original videos if you want to check those out and give those a like. And, well, I guess until then, signing off, I'm Nate.
Zach.
Mother.
Micah.
And we will see you later, everyone. Peace out.